the more everybody has been processing the fact that we have reached a point where Drake has hit such a low that he is literally suing over a rap beef, beyond everything we can see, which is proving more than ever that Drake is the saddest, softest, and most embarrassing figure that we have ever seen in all of hip-hop history. In this time where just in the matter of a month or so, Drake went from filing a petition about Not Like Us and is now actually going through with an entire suit. Drake has shown that when it comes to making any sort of strange or questionable move, nothing is ever off the table for him, and really when we trace this pattern of choices he has already made that beyond solidifying his status as the biggest loser to ever touch a mic, Drake has now clearly expressed that beyond ever doing or trying just one thing that will ever be a step in the right direction, this pathetic and bitter man that we all now know who he is on the inside more than ever doesn't even care about his own image anymore. And from his label UMG to everyone else he has been against like LeBron James, who of course Drake spread some nasty rumors about him. What's clear is that Drake's only desire now is to not help himself like a normal person would, but it's to now try and ruin everything and everyone and hopefully have it all go down with him. And really, considering the steps Drake has already been taking and the way he has been pulling at strings to try and argue that he has been a victim of the entire music industry, the next natural step for the most pathetic and embarrassing crash out we have ever seen from a single artist in the history of hip-hop would be to just do the thing that he has been waiting to do ever since the summer of 2024, which is just to sue Kendrick Lamar straight up. And now before we go any further into what Drake is seemingly waiting for, and what his plan is going to be to make a somehow even more irredeemable move than his last, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And so now when it comes to the weak and insecure man that is Drake, obviously as he has become the first rapper to start up a lawsuit because of the implications, effects, and impacts of a rap beef on him, to make a move like this beyond all the delusion and yes man you have to be surrounded by to ever convince someone to crash out to the point we are at, it's also clear that Drake has reached a point where because hip-hop has began to turn back into a force where it's more in tune with its roots and as a result, more honest about what is and isn't allowed and respected in the culture, as Drake has always been the guy standing in the way of rap turning back to this point that Kendrick and this beef have reset things to in the first place. Obviously, he isn't just being actively rejected from this entire sector of rap music, but now he no longer cares about his public image one bit. And when it comes to crash outs, it's really strange that before even trying to release a proper comeback album or anything that could have saved his name a little, that Drake has just come out and served paperwork that is attempting to redefine and change the parameters that all lyricists have used to turn rap into one of the most culturally important art forms that we have ever seen. But now seemingly with this ultimate loser and victim mentality Drake has, which has now made him operate without any consideration for the impact of what he is doing on not just others, but even when it comes to his own reputation and legacy,